Hey, it's Camo with the Nashville Access Facebook show presented by Solace North Gulch Apartments, where taste matters. And we're going to California again today. Well, California's coming to us. Look, boys and girls, a few miles south.
Howdy.
Hi.
Tori and Blake, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
You've got a new record out, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Which would explain why you're here.
Yeah.
To do the plug thing. Tell us about the record.
It's called California Ain't. And I ain't from California. She
I am,
is.
so we moved.
Yeah.
Now we're in Georgia.
Oh, you're in Georgia.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's our first full-length album. We got 11 tracks on it, and we tried to share some unique stories that maybe aren't traditionally told in country music. And yeah, we like more traditional sounds. We try to keep that in mind when we're writing, but all of these are about our life, and it's just kind of fun to get them out there and share some stories.
Yeah.
Speaking of stories, the first single, I think it is, there's a kind of a cool story behind that.
Yeah.
Fill us in.
Purple
Yeah,
Skies.
that one I think
Yeah.
was the most unique story. But our
Yeah.
first gig as a band, which we formed I think maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
We were still in California. We got hired to play at a venue in Arizona, and we brought our whole band out there for no money, but we were just really excited. And we got to the venue, and the people were really welcoming and nice, but something was off. And right before we played, we realized what was off is that they were all members of a doomsday cult. So we played this gig, everyone was really uncomfortable knowing who we're playing for and not, if there's an ulterior motive and what's it going to be like after when we try to leave.
I don't think I knew until afterwards. Everybody knew.
Yeah.
You just didn't drink the Kool-Aid.
No. They drank the tea.
They had like tea and snacks out for us, but after we had, partaken, we're wondering, is this like, I don't know, did they... Unfortunately, they didn't, but...
Yeah, we made it through. We're here, so.
Wow. I mean, that's kind of play, don't play, it doesn't matter, we're all going to die. I guess low expectations for that night.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. These people aren't looking forward to much.
Yeah. But they still have bands come out all the time. We follow them on Facebook and kind of just want to keep tabs on what they're doing.
Yeah, they're still recruiting.
Yeah. They are.
Wow. That's a different gig.
Yeah.
But you say the album tackles subject matter you don't normally hear in country music.
Mhm.
What kind of things are you talking about? Aside from the doomsday
The
cult
cult,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? There's a song, it's called Who Knows, and that we talk about sexual assault. I know it's kind of early to go into that, but that's kind of about what a lot of people go through and probably don't share, especially in a song.
Mm-hmm.
There's stories, Blake's mom, and this was kind of light, but she has a garden in her backyard and snakes come into it and she shoots them with a pistol to kind of
lives kind of in the
keep the
city, well,
intruders.
Panama City Beach, so you wouldn't expect people to be shooting off guns right there on the beach, but she does it.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's
She's
kind of
good.
weird stories or personal things that maybe get covered up or not. We're not so honest about. We fight a lot. We write about that in our songs. We're just trying to keep it real.
Yeah.
What's it like being a couple doing a gig, or having the band and you're at work together, you're at home together? Is that just an awful lot of together?
It's
that's why we write a
unpredictable.
lot.
It's definitely unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen between the two of us.
I mean, it's
That's
cool
fun.
to get to share, especially to watch, see something that we created together and watch it develop and know that it's something that we're doing and it's our direct effort. But we learn a lot about each other. We're constantly reminding each other of what we need in order to feel loved and happy and supported, and also learning what's too far and when we need to take space and find a little time apart from each other. But yeah, I think it's grown our friendship, definitely. Yeah.
Is it ever hard to say you were half a step behind on that and you were a little pitchy on that? Is it ever hard to be critical
Not
from
at all.
the bandstand?
Yeah.
We let it flow, man. We do.
The when we practice, I think I don't take constructive
Yeah,
criticism.
usually she'll leave the room like we're
It was just us
practicing.
two.
She'll leave within 2 minutes of me
Yeah.
trying to say, maybe try. As soon as I say that, it's over. She's out.
I mean, he's always right.
Really
Yeah, I'm
defensive.
too sensitive. Yeah, I got yeah.
Yeah. But it works out.
Does it ever bleed over, or do you? I mean, is everything all kind of one, or do you have definite lines of separation? This is work, and this is us.
It's been all work since we've been in Georgia. It
It
seems like.
has. Yeah, it's been a lot.
We
We've
Yeah.
been here in Georgia for 2 years, and we made the choice to quit our jobs in California and try to like devote all of our time. 2 years without having jobs and just see what we could do to grow our band. So I think that's been our main priority, but we definitely notice at times like we haven't done anything really fun just for us. We haven't gone camping in a while or had a date night or anything like that.
Fishing.
But, yeah, fishing. That's your
fun.
date night.
So why California to Georgia? The logical thing.
Yeah, no, I already had a house there, and it made sense for us financially to just move there and set up shop. Have a studio, run a studio, and have
We
extra
figured we
space there for my studio. We can finish the album there. We're in the middle of nowhere on a farm, so it's nice. It's a big change from the city.
And you're not
It's
all
peaceful.
that far from Nashville.
No, I mean it's 6 hours, and
Which now is nothing. We spent a lot of
oh
time
yeah,
driving.
that's an easy drive for us. So, but yeah, we wanted to just be out of the city.
out of the
That's
city
all it
and
was.
save as much money as we could
Yeah.
to keep us going.
A lot of artists are doing that now. I mean, Justin Moore, made the big move to Nashville when he made it, and he doesn't really have anything to do with Nashville now. He comes here to record, and that's it. He lives in Arkansas, keeps the family away from all the. And I think it probably gives you a better sense of perspective on what at times can be insanity here in Nashville. For the music, because it's so easy to get caught up in that. They're doing this and they're doing this, and maybe we should be seen more?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's hard with social media too, is you follow bands or you meet people and then you see what they're doing. Why can't we get that gig? Or they're so much further ahead. And we try to just remind ourselves everyone has a different path. Everyone's version of success is different, and we just have to keep doing what we're doing.
Speaking of doing what you're doing, let's hear a song, and then we'll talk some more after that. That's a cool guitar. It's the first time I've seen one with a beveled edge on it.
Yeah, that's the reason I got it. I have a lot of back issues, and we saw this, and it's helped a lot. So if you have shoulder pains, I highly recommend that.
Endorsement, Taylor.
Yeah,
there you go.
What are we doing? Purple skies?
Skies, yeah.
All right, well, count us off there.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Your mind can be a paradise, so suck the memory from
Cool. Good song.
Thank you.
It's about a death cult.
Yes.
You're watching the Nashville Access Facebook show with Camo and my special guest today, a few miles south. And cool song.
Thank
That's
you.
really neat. It was, for me, it was almost one of those things, misheard lyrics. You know, excuse me while I kiss this guy instead of kiss the sky. And I was thinking lighter, if I only had a lighter. And I thought, what is she doing?
Oh,
with that?
right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
louder. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens when you get older. So, you both have very distinct styles. I mean, you're a total California chick. And,
Yeah, maybe,
and,
unfortunately, yeah.
and you've got the John Deere cap on.
There you
so
got that
that's
right,
Georgia. How did this come together? Was it
in
band before?
church.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, I was working, and this was at in Brentwood in LA at a church, Brentwood Presbyterian. I was guitarist, sound tech there, and she sang in the choir.
Yeah.
And I was like, I gotta have her. and there you go.
I didn't know.
And she didn't know.
Yeah.
So
It took a minute. She
Was
played
it a
hard to
couple
get.
and then band, or was it band and then?
I kind of bled it. I think we were kind of friends. I mean,
Yeah.
I suspected he was pursuing me or courting me or whatever, but I didn't know about him yet. But his motivation, I thought, was music at first. So I think we started writing, but then we were also starting to date a little bit, and then but it was kind of both, I guess, always just back and forth, and then we just got it together and as a band.
And how long were you playing in California before you decided to make the move to Georgia?
Maybe only a year.
Yeah,
Really?
not even a year.
Yeah. There's a country scene now that we realize where there is, especially since we've been looking for gigs and becoming more savvy, I guess. But at the time, we didn't really find much other than cover band opportunities. And there's definitely not a lot of paid opportunities where we were living in Los Angeles. So that was part of the motivation.
Paid to play, you pay them.
Right, sell tickets.
Exactly. There seems to be a real resurgence in artists from California who have moved here to make it in the music business because of the musical community here. I remember doing an interview with, what's her name? Girls just want Cyndi Lauper. Cyndi Lauper a couple of years ago, and she said, the whole music community in LA is gone, and the same thing in New York. Nashville's one of the few places left on earth where there's that musical community, and you can still be part of that by being that close.
Right.
Yeah, we hope to. Yeah, we're meeting. It seems like everyone's really supportive of each other too. All the musicians, because we hire a lot of musicians from here or travel to audition people, but everyone seems like they're in multiple projects.
Yeah.
Everyone's got friends that are playing in different bands and knows everyone. So it seems very supportive, actually.
Even the guys that are in, playing with bigger artists all have side projects too. It's gone are the days where I'm with this band.
Just
that's
one band,
Probably, get your own gig going. The band is the major job, and you fit all sorts of projects around that.
Yeah, that's how you stay on your chops.
Yeah.
Are you doing that kind of thing? Are you doing other projects other than?
Not yet. I mean, I have a handful of clients from my Los Angeles days that I still produce and play guitar on, or whatever it may be that they need. But not as far as she and I.
Or maybe you get hired to play for someone.
Yeah. I'll sit in with different bands, down in Florida, closer to us, Alabama and stuff like that.
He and the other guys in our band just sat in with a really young singer. She's 12. Her name's Ansley Oakley.
Okay.
One of Nikki Lane's artists.
Yeah, we went and played at Stagecoach, which was huge for us. Just a couple weekends ago, and we applied through Nikki Lane because she had an opportunity to perform on her stage. We were really fortunate to get that. And then she offered for the guys to back this other artist that she had, so they got to play and learn her songs, which were really cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Let's do another song, and then we'll talk about Stagecoach, because a lot of people in country may not be aware
Yeah.
of how big Stagecoach is.
Cool. Yeah, it's huge. Long gone?
Yeah.
Alright.
Finally got what you asked for. I'm packing up all my shit. Good luck paying the mortgage. I'm out of here, let's go display. Long gone, but I won't be gone for too long. Black all night in the graveyard. Can't get hold of my friends. Yes, I'm calling my mama. Oh, she'll make up my bed. Long gone, but I won't be gone for too long. Now you reached out by the morning. Don't mean that I give in. Somehow you think it's funny. Well, yes, I'm leaving again. And I'm long gone, but I won't be gone for too long. And I'm long gone, but I won't be gone for too long. Yeah, I'm long gone, but I won't be gone for too long.
Ooh, that's early, man.
That's a fancy pickup.
I'm trying, man. I'm still waking up here.
That is a really cool traditional sound.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I
we
like
like that. A lot of the stuff on the album is kind of that direction right there. And got an EP we put out last year. It's got that kind of throwback vibe to it too.
Cool.
Yeah.
So let's talk Stagecoach. People in Nashville may not be aware of just how big that festival is.
Yeah, it was huge. At least for us, it was
Yeah.
huge. Yeah, but they have. I think there was three stages.
Three main stages.
Three main stages. They had artists like Jason Aldean, I believe.
Luke Combs was out there.
So like the big radio players, and then there's another stage that has big names, but probably you don't really hear on the radio, like Whitey Morgan.
Oh yeah, he's great. Outlaw.
Yeah, Ruby
Yeah.
Boots is a really cool girl doing some stuff. I forget who else was playing. Whiskey Myers.
Whiskey
was
Myers
on
was
there.
there. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
Leonard
hundreds of
Skinner came out
thousands of
too,
people
yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the desert out there.
Yeah.
It's just like acres, maybe 50, 100 acres of just people, you know, and stages. And
Yeah. Same grounds where Coachella is, right? It's the same-
yeah, they do it like the week after Coachella.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, and then a smaller stage for, like, I think it was for more traditional country artists. is what
Yeah, the
Nikki
Horseshoe
Lane was trying
stage
to.
is what
Yeah.
we played on Nikki Lane's stage. Horseshoe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's cool. You get all kinds of people that come out maybe to see, someone they hear on the radio and they recognize, but they stop by and can find something new. Yeah, so it was a good opportunity for us and also for fans just to hear some different type of music.
How did the audiences receive your stuff? Did they really like it?
Yeah, I mean it wasn't a huge crowd. We weren't expecting that, but it was cool for us because we had the first time ever that people we didn't know were singing along to our songs.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So there was like three
Coolest part.
girls. We love you, girls. You made our day. That came and That was great.
Do you think that was a really big step for your career?
I hope so.
Sometimes it's hard to tell at the time, but when
Yeah.
you look back, it's
Yeah.
like,
I think the contacts we made out there and the friends we made were the best part of that trip to us.
Yeah, but we're definitely not like putting all of our eggs in that basket. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe something will happen from Stagecoach. You know, we're just
Yeah.
gonna keep at it as usual.
But it's nice on the
Yeah.
resume.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
EPK.
There you go. Yeah.
So what have you got planned for the immediate future or over the summer? What have you got going on?
Lots of
Back on the road. Yeah, we're headed out west again to play a lot in Wyoming and Colorado, Texas, that area.
Mhm.
Starting to build our fan base out
That
there.
whole red dirt circuit from Texas up through Oklahoma, Nebraska, Kansas, right up to the border. That's
Yeah, they love this stuff that we're doing, the throwback, classic country. So starting
Yeah.
to build a fan base out there. But we're on the road and through November,
nice.
solid with her booking everything, no agent, no
Wow.
manager.
Wow.
We've
That's-
got our PR guys and and us kicking
That's
ass.
amazing. That's
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
cool. Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
But that's the reality of being an indie artist.
Mhm.
You know, you have to do all of that stuff yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's stressful. It's frustrating at times.
But it's also rewarding because then
Oh,
you
yeah.
know that your effort is directly paying off. Maybe not
Mm.
financially, but you're getting out there and playing and meeting people and
It's a marathon,
Staying
not a
busy.
sprint.
Yeah.
yeah.
The bank account doesn't
Yeah.
understand marathon.
No.
No,
it doesn't.
You got that right.
How can people connect with you on socials and everything?
We're fewmilessouth.com. Facebook is, /fewmilessouth. Instagram, we're on Few Miles South Music, right?
Spotify,
Yeah.
iTunes.
Cool.
Yeah, we're everywhere.
It's great to discover their music on streaming, but go and buy it. Because
Yeah,
Yes.
please.
then it's yours and you're part of the project.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Tori, Blake, Few Miles South. Go and check them out. And we'll see you next time on the Nashville Access Facebook show. I'm Camo. See ya.
See you.